So, a very good morning to everyone. So, myself, Dr. Venkat. I'm the facilitator and trainer for this particular course. I hope everyone have received this particular course content, which is related to an artificial intelligence and machine learning with Python course, right? So, have you received this particular course content? Can you confirm, everyone?
Yes, sir. I received a PDF in the email.
Oh, great, great, great. I hope you have gone through this, right?
Yeah, I saw the PDF. Yes.
Great, great. Okay, okay. Yes, okay. Mm. Right. So, this particular course is a 6 months course. I hope you know this particular duration of this particular course. This particular course is having a set of skill set we have specified according to the industry's curated requirements. So as part of the course content, firstly, before going to learn the data science or maybe artificial intelligence or machine learning concepts, firstly, we must understand how exactly we need to curate a Python programming for implementation of the data science concepts. So if you look at the chapter one, you know, it will be related to, you know, so Python environment you have to be established. Once the Python environment tools such as IDLE, PyCharm, Colab, these are the many more integrated development environments. So industry is going to use this particular editors more and more. So firstly, we have to learn how to install them on top of your system. If someone is already aware, that's great enough. Otherwise, I'll be tell you how to install them before going to start the actual concepts. Clear? And obviously, if you look at the Python programming language, so we will be having a certain concepts such as the variables, operators, control statement, functions, and the packages, modules, files, data structures. See, I have specified very abstract level of concepts. In detail, a lot of things will be comes into subsequently. When it comes to chapter 2 also, it will be having completely about Python related concepts. It's all render methods such as the object-oriented programming you required to understand that, and decorators, map filter, lambda functions. All these, they are useful things. Being a data analyst or data scientist, you should have a very good familiarity with the working scenario, right? So comes to chapter 3. The chapter 3 is related to data science related concepts such as NumPy, Pandas are two important modules through which we can do a lot of data manipulation and numerical computation related operations. Right? Yeah. Now, similarly, if it comes to chapter 4, it's related to whenever if you have a raw data, the data has to be cleaned. So these are the concepts. So this is called, data wrangling concept. As per the scientific notation, the concept is called as the data wrangling concept. Okay. And comes to the chapter 5 is related to EDA. EDA is nothing but exploratory data analysis, where exactly, so about the data set, we should have a descriptive statistics related summarization and the data visualization related to Matplotlib and Power BI, and will be identify certain correlations, patterns, and outliers by analyzing them. This is related to fifth chapter. And comes to the sixth chapter is that, see, the data analysis not only does descriptive nature, it will be even though we have to do inferential nature also. So where we're supposed to learn the statistics and inferential statistics called probability, linear algebra, apart from the machine learning techniques. right? So these are the concepts are purely statistical probabilities related concepts. I hope you understand while the hands-on will be given through Python. And mathematically, programmatically, you are going to learn. The comes to seventh chapter is related to supervised learning techniques for the regression. For the continuous data, we are going to deal how exactly a data analysis is going to take place. So these are the different techniques like linear regression, polynomial regression, flexible techniques such as we have, and these are the metrics in order to uh, check the validity and accuracy of a particular model. And comes to eighth chapter is related to supervised learning for the binomial data, which is a classification data. So where we'll be talk about different techniques such as a logistic regression, k-nearest neighbor, Navi Bayes, all these algorithms we are going to talk. And comes to chapter 9 is going to be talk about ensemble techniques or maybe random forest. See, whatever the techniques I have shown you, probably you might aware, you might not aware. Doesn't matter for you. You need not be expert into this area. I'll be responsible for you to be make you trying, which is going to be applicable for solving the real world problems. Okay. And comes to 10th chapter is that it will be model evaluation selections. There will be model accuracy is going to be validated. These are the different techniques how to cross verify the model is perfectly working as per the requirement of the end form. All these particular things are going to be discussed over there. And 11th chapter is unsupervised learning. Probably these are the algorithms we're going to learn. And the 12th chapter is related to natural language processing, such as how to work with a purely text and natural text, such as Facebook, Instagram, reviews, probably Twitter comments, all this, how to pre-process them with the help of NLP techniques and deep learning techniques, we go to learn them. And apart from this, comes to 13th chapter, it's purely related to advanced topics such as, so how generative AI tools are there in a prompt engineering purpose or generative AI tool purpose, for code generation purpose, for downloading a models or Jupyter models, and how to develop a chatbots kind of a techniques using LLM models, a RAG model also known as retrieval augmented generation model, how the nowadays chat GPTs are building. All these you are going to learn as part of this particular 13th chapter. Correct? And lastly, we have the techniques such as Git and GitHub is common. How to test the model is unit testing and Unix introduction and the AWS or Docker capstone projects. So these are the relevant things apart from many more things you are gonna learn. Clear? So firstly, let me tell you today how exactly the AI is impacting our world, because you are learning this syllabus as part of the AI ML with the Python concepts. So firstly, let me show you. Yeah, I hope you are seeing my screen, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So today is the demonstration to make you understand exactly how the artificial intelligence and machine learning is changing the world, and the data science is the concept to be resolved by the AI ML techniques. So as whole, we are learning how to do the data analysis with the help of AI and ML techniques, right? So here, this is the 6 months course duration, isn't it? So we are going to not just theoretically teach you, will be build lot of projects in order to improve your skills to resolve the real world problems to be solved, and you have to be sustained in the real world companies. So that's the motivation. I'm almost having 22 plus years of experience in IT, such as in interdisciplinary domains. Isn't it? If you have any kind of a queries at any stage, you could able to ask me any kind of queries. I would be able to resolve your queries. Yes, absolutely. I've trained almost 30,000 wow people, and obviously, I used to teach a lot of countries throughout the world. So you can go through my profile. Okay. So far we have placed many students in different companies, such as these are the few companies, topmost MNC companies, such as HCL, RealPays, Infogain, and Coforge, Capgemini, TCS, IBM. All this. I hope you guys are aware about all the companies related information. Yeah. Yeah. See, this particular course is targeted to attend any graduated people, because the minimum graduation is required at company eligibility, right? So any kind of age, there is no limitation of an age where a person can be having a non-IT to IT switching people, and the people who are working with a less skilled, knowledgeable people at a company, they could be upgrade their knowledge, and they could be pursued to the this kind of technologies where your salaries are going to be hiked, and obviously this technology has in a lot of demand now. So it requires little logical thinking and problem solving skills. Obviously, if you are whatever the knowledge mathematically you had at before 10th class, I think that would be more than enough to think and to solve the real world problems in data science and AI/ML concepts. You need not be a fully mathematician. Yeah. So you should have a little mathematics and statistical background will be highly recommended. But apart from this, anyhow will be teach you how exactly this would happen. Right? So this particular technology required little SQL and Python knowledge is required as a prerequisite. That's my responsibility to teach you accordingly. And comes to course details. So the duration is a 6 months, and the mode of class is an online training. And every day, there will be a 1 hour of class, Monday to Friday. The Saturday is going to be happen completely assessment process. Without failing, you supposed to be write an assessment, which is going to be happen from the LMS learning platform, which is a learning management system platform we have, with which you supposed to be attempt an exam and quizzes and assignments. I'm expecting a desired summarization and desired award will be there from your end. So already, every day, whatever the classes you being attend, the recorded classes will be provided for you as part of the LMS. Through the portal is supposed to be watched them. And obviously, as part of the data science, unlimited data sets will be provided publicly, privately, and real-time data sets will be provided to you. So you have to be organized, and we provide it through the LMS platform. So you need not to worry how to organize them. And doubts clarification session would be there on Saturday. So if you have any queries during entire the week, whatever you have listened, that is going to be that related concepts are going to be solve the questions if you have. The job placement assistance will be provided for you. So we're going to show you where to apply the jobs, and we're going to show you where what kind of drives are going to be conducted, your responsibility to clear the interview. So please, apart from the learning the codes, not only one particular job, even you have to practice more and more in order to answer the queries to the interviewer, because I'm seeing many of the people good at understanding the knowledge, but they're not good at express their feelings towards the interview point of view. So kindly request you to be understand that how your abilities and potentialities are important, in order to clear the interviews. Clear? Yeah. So we provide you the sample CVs and real-time preparation of CVs according to the projects you does at your course level, because minimum I'm expecting 4 to 5 projects you have to complete related to data science in entire the duration of this particular course. And apart from many kind of projects will be many more, every concept is going to become a one project for you. It's your primary responsibility to do the projects, because that will be improves the skills and confidence level of your knowledge. Clear? Yeah. And so far, if you have any questions, you can ask me, so that I'll be go with a little knowledge about artificial intelligence related impact. Do you have any questions, participants?
Sir, what is the TKA or normal AI?
What is the
Difference between Gen AI, agentic AI, and normal AI?
see? AI is a global word. Actually, it is not it is not a subject or something. Probably artificial intelligence is a domain, I can say. It is a domain, like natural science, like other domains. Artificial intelligence is a domain in which generative AI is nothing but human intervention is not going to be much more as part of the generating something else. Generative is nothing but, let's suppose I'll tell you, Chat GPT, right? Chat GPT is the generative AI tool. If you give a prompt, it'll understand your prompt and it will be give a desired output to you. But your role is just giving a prompt is your role. Rest of the time you need not to bother how to bring the relevant data to you. It's a responsibility of a AI tool. So AI is having a lot of subdomains, such as data science, data warehousing, soft computing like image processing, image classifications like vision processing, pattern recognition, deep learning, natural language processing. Lot of subtopics are going to be there as part of the artificial intelligence as the subject. So I can say AI is the domain in which whatever the listed subjects I told, they are the subdomains. But when it comes to generative AI or agentic AI, are the tools they have made to perform narrow down related tasks, or maybe semi-structure related tasks, or maybe full of super AI related tasks they have made, right? So that would be the difference. Such as Tesla car is super AI, I can say. It is completely made with a humanoid robot as a concept where a lot of interdisciplinary concepts have been involved in it. I hope I have answered your question, right?
Got it, sir. Got it.
Yeah. Yeah.
By end of this course, we are going to be expert in both data science and AI, right?
Absolutely, absolutely. Both data science and AI, because AI and ML techniques were applying to solve the problems in different areas, such as classification of data, clustering of the data. The whole world is roaming here, and the recommendation systems, like how a natural data is going to be pre-processed. Being a data analyst or data scientist, you should have obviously completely related to Python, MySQL knowledge, and certain tools such as a Power BI and Matplotlib. And apart from this, raw related techniques such as algorithms you are going to learn. Apart from this, how those particular algorithms are made as an automation as part of the generative AI tools that I'm going to be discussed. So as a whole, you will be an expert into all these, whatever the terms and whatever the terminologies we have specified in the course content.
When it comes to terminology, most of the concepts and all, it is like a bit scaring to us because we are unable to digest most of the things. Like I have read 10 times the type 1 and type 2 error, but still I have confusion with it. So all
Oh.
the dots are going to be clear from the basic level, right?
Yes, yes, absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. You have to treat, So I'm not going to talk like, very top level. I'll be talk very, low level, because, because that much expert into this area. Probably those who want to learn this particular course in a specific responsibility to be survive at an industry, I hope it requires a lot of even raw level data, also raw level knowledge, I can say. So from the scratch I'll teach you.
Thank you, sir.
Great. Yeah. Right. Any more questions, my dear participants?
So, sir, how much is like NumPy and Pandas covered in this, like from basics to advanced?
Yes, yes, absolutely. Complete knowledge you are going to learn as part of the NumPy. NumPy is applied for the homogeneously, for the image processing, for the data processing, for the structured data processing, unstructured data processing. Pandas is completely data manipulation with the hundreds of applications you're going to learn about it. Complete NumPy Pandas are major play a role as part of the data analysis. So each and every piece of information you should have a knowledge. Without any unconditionally or conditionally, I would be not giving a partial information. It will be give you complete info. Yeah.
Okay, so approximately, like 2 weeks for these two,
2 weeks for what?
for NumPy and Pandas, or will it be like more?
Yeah, absolutely. Probably, if your learning capacity is little quick, probably within 1 week we can complete NumPy and Pandas, because otherwise, let's see, up to what extent you guys are going to do the practicals and hands-on. Otherwise,
Oh,
2 weeks is more than enough for learning Pandas with hundreds of examples we can demonstrate. Yeah,
oh, got it.
yeah.
Sir, one more thing. Hi team, I have sent a link in the chat box. So request to please open and fill your information like full name, mail ID, contact number. So you will get some updates. Okay, further. If
Please
anybody did not
kindly,
fill the information,
I request all the participant who is attending now, please could you open your chat box or whatever chat box you have now. So I hope you will be get the chat box where you will be able to give your data such a way that I think team is going to be contact you. Please, can you check once? I
Oh, yeah,
think
yeah. So I completed, yes. That form I completed.
yes, yes. I request to everyone, please do that. I hope everyone have you completed your filling this info.
Done from my side.
Yeah, please, I request rest of the participants quickly take a 1 minute time and please, can you finish it off?
So, sir, one more question, right?
Yes, please.
So after the course, right? So like, so when we start preparing for the interviews, right? I don't know if I missed it. So will there be like a demo project that we'll be working on so that we can put that in our resume?
Yes, yes, absolutely. I'll give you for an individual person various projects, and sometimes people are having their own interested areas, such as somebody will be doing a data science in agriculture area, somebody will doing a data science projects in a telecom, somebody will banking, somebody will take a retail industry, somebody will take time series analysis. Likewise, depends whatever the area you have an idea you wanted to have projects to be done according to the industry point of view. Accordingly, I'll be help you to guide you to do that.
Okay, because yeah, so approximately, so we should be, I guess, able to defend like 2 to 3 years of experience, right, after the course.
Absolutely, up to 5 years you can go ahead. Up to 6 years you can go ahead.
Or 6 years.
There is no issue. Whatever the knowledge I would be give you, definitely that would be the knowledge is going to be apply for up to 5-6 years of knowledge. Just that's effort is supposed to keep us that how many projects you're gonna do. Based on that, your skills are going to be curated for the industry. So now, companies are expecting minimum 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, up to 6 years you can keep. But once if you go beyond it, probably your roles and responsibilities become a team leader and all this. Till the 6 years of experience, you will be a member of the team. So that I think whatever the knowledge you will be learned from here, that would be highly suitable for the role.
Yeah, so actually I'm planning to show like almost not more than 3 years, because then it would be a bit hard for me. So 3 years is
Mhm.
more than sufficient for me if I can do that.
Correct. No issues. Definitely there are very nice calls. I think hiring is happening very nicely. Down the line, obviously, a lot of data centers are establishing, and a lot of even today I have seen that Chandrababu Naidu is about to establish a Google data center at Vizag. I think down the line, the AI and data science, all these, lakhs of people are required. Obviously, your skills are highly suitable for the industry, whatever the course content I have made as part of this course. Yeah. Any more questions?
Is meant by LLM
Yeah, LLM.
expert.
I'm not audible your voice properly. Can you check once your signal?
Sir, what is meant by LLM expert?
See, LLM is nothing but it's a math. It's a model actually. It's a large language model. This is very vague word. LLM is going to made with a lot of algorithms combined together behind an LLM actually. Let's suppose chartbot. Right? Chartbot, like we'll be able to communicate with a chartbot. Chartbot is the one tool which can be call it as a one LLM model or LLM tool. Even though recommendation system, even including the chart GPT itself or copilot itself will be LLM model. To make an LLM model, we have a specific tools through which we can able to make any model as per your wish, like this, such as RAG, like a retrieval augment generation, where it will be useful for. Recently, an IBM has been made one automation that AI agent based automation for the HR services. Like this is called one kind of an LLM model. LLM model is not we can make a scratch level by writing a line by line code, where it will be having a specific tools like a long chain. There will be certain tools with which we can make LLM models for a specific tools to be made, such as chart GPT, recommendation system, voice assistant system, such as, yeah, that understand all the languages, like whatever the recommended languages, like Telugu, English, Malayalam, Tamil, like Marathi, like that. So it will be understand many more languages, such as, yeah, yeah. I hope you understand what do you mean by LLM, right? So probably within a 1 minute or 2 minutes, we cannot give the justification what exactly LLM is. It requires sort of steps to be talk about it, so that you will be understand how many phases are there to make a particular model as an LLM.
Sir, one more thing, right? So, are there any certifications that we should be doing during this course, or after the
If
course,
you
then
do
we
the
should go for?
certification, that will be improves your value added for your resume. Generally, if you keep little experience, if you're certified in Python, if you are certified associate level, certified in data science, there are certain agencies we have, like IBM certification, Google certification, or else Microsoft certifications we have. If you have done, that would be the value add to your resume. Otherwise, not necessary. If you have done certification, obviously your exposure is going to be shown very transparently. Clear?
Yes.
Yeah. So whatever the assignments, whatever the quizzes you are going to learn as part of this, they will be relevant to the certification based. Yeah. Yeah. Any more other questions?
Sir, I have joined late in the session. Sir, I have gone through your demo video on YouTube, and it said mathematics is needed in the background, but I am from a science background. So,
I think up to 10th class, whatever the mathematics I think that's enough to understand this. Because we are not going to apply logarithms or trigonometry or all this. Probably till a 10th class, whatever the matrices, especially NumPy pandas purely follows the matrices knowledge, one-dimensional matrix, two-dimensional matrix, n-dimensional matrix, all this. And apart from this, basic statistics such as, descriptive statistics, which is mean, mode, average, and correlations, and probabilistic related knowledge, inferential like probability. So this knowledge is more than enough to understand. I think I'll teach you. I think that mathematics is more than enough as per my knowledge, because I'm seeing in the industry even pharmacy background people, agriculture background people also working as a data analyst. So just it requires your enthusiasm, means your interest, your jewel is required to learn that. Definitely you will be able to cope up with.
sure, sir. Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah. So any other questions related to whatever the conversation we had related to till now?
No doubt, sir.
Yeah. So if you look at artificial intelligence, let me talk little already. You might have seen the video, whatever I have given. So now we are in the artificial intelligence era, and obviously, artificial intelligence just like a human resemble. So I can say, the simulation of a human capability is also be called as an artificial intelligence. I just wrote the same kind of a definitions. Like whenever we learn this particular course, definitions also need to be in a position to express by yourself. Sometimes after learning the course, somebody will ask an interview, how can you define artificial intelligence? Sometimes you are not going to explain properly. I request, because you are from different background, probably it requires you to be understand the terminology properly. So someone is asked, what do you mean by AI? AI is it's a domain, or maybe it's an approach where we can make an electronic device as a simulation of a human intelligence with the help of electronic machines, especially computer systems, which requires we write an algorithms how to learn, how to reason out, how to problem solve, and how to understand the languages like Java, Python, programming languages. So even though the artificial intelligence can understand natural languages such as all the language which has Lipi and which has an ASCII code. Clear? So major part is going to be there while learning this. One is a programming part, another will be a machine learning, another will be the natural language processing, another will be a deep learning process. Right? So anyhow, as per the course content, I have specified a specific portion for them. So if you look at EI history, in 1950s, Turing has been introduced to the market. That time there was no significant value for that. So that time, it was just introduced to the market. But later, in 1956, there was a conference called as a .mob, where there would be many scientist people and enterprise level people have identified and observed that why the artificial intelligence coming into the world, and what kind of changes it likely to be changed, how it will be impact, which will be conference discussion has been taken place. Later, after a few years, a lot of agencies have started funding towards an interest about AI products to be developed. Now we are in the artificial intelligence era. Super AI products have been made and we are using them. So a lot of recent advancements have taken place. Tesla driverless car, maybe satellites, or maybe aircraft applications, or maybe a lot of recommendation system and chat GPT, driverless metro, driverless bicycles. A lot of applications have already made and we are using them. So this is the brief history. So obviously it's almost 75 years ago the artificial intelligence have been started. Now it's a era to be utilize the products of AI, and in fact it's completely going forward. A lot of people are going to make a lot of innovation and invention. The lot of sophisticated products are likely to be made. So as per discussion, there are different AI related products are available in the market, but they will belong into three categories. One is a narrow AI products where will be perform a specific task, right? Like playing chess, or maybe recommending product in the Google, or maybe YouTube, or maybe in e-commerce applications. We can call them as a specific weak AI products. Generalized products or strong AI products where they would perform a lot of capable potential things hypothetically tested for various domains. Moderatively they would be perform the job. Now super AI products, interdisciplinary lot of functionalities they used to perform. So now we are in the super AI products era. We are using them. In fact, the more routine skills wherever involving are replacing by the AI already we are seeing. And comes to applications of AI, healthcare industry is using a lot of disease diagnosis process, drug discovery, personalized medicines, recommendations are performing by the AI products rather than the human intervention. And fraud detection in finance, like algorithmic trade-off, all these will be, it's being done by the AI, automation, machine learning, and data science algorithms. That's not visible for you, but in fact it is going to be happen. And customer surveys from various applications such as telecom applications, or maybe e-commerce applications, virtual assistants, and chatbots, all these will be products of AI. And in entertainment area, where game content recommendation for various levels we are using, obviously the how exactly these particular products are useful for us. And AI not only in those particular areas, in fact in everybody's life. In search engine, Google search engine is widely used AI products. Social media using widely in about the impact of the AI products, isn't it? And smart home devices such as IoT devices, embedded system devices are using already AI knowledge, with which the image processing and Alexa, smart house, smart city, smart agriculture, all these are already being used, and they are building in an innovative way through the AI knowledge. Online shopping applications such as the e-commerce applications are using a lot more AI knowledge. Probably that would be completely not visible to the end user, but in fact it's a part of that. If you use the AI products, probably not only an end user, for the organization level, it will be improves the efficiency of an organization, and productivity also be improved. And it will also be improves the decision making optimally rather than the reactively. And obviously if you use the AI products directly or indirectly, so there will be a lot of safety and security for our data, for our lot of patent rights, are all levels, because we are using virtual communications, obviously wireless communications. Yeah. So now still enterprise level, private level, scientist level, academic level, new discoveries are happening and innovations are happening. In down the line, you will be seeing a lot of new products in AI area. So where our roles are going to be required. So down the line, we are going to face certain challenges in AI area is that the job displacements are likely to happen. But at the same time, less skilled people might not be useful for the industry. Multidisciplinary knowledge is required. Even certain skills are the people would be remote, but new jobs are likely to be introduced to the market. That would be the justification. And whenever if you go with the AI, there will be bias and fairness is acceptable. Certain bias is going to happen. We have to be unambiguate them. We have to be disambiguate them, and we have to accept them, and we have to utilize them in a fair manner rather than misuse of them. And privacy and security becoming obsolete. A lot of hacking, many more things are happening. Obviously, you should take it as a challenge, and we have to be apply them in an innovative way. Therefore, the cyber security, penetration testing, all these are very important for the AI products to be validated properly, and then they will be released in the market. And ethical considerations are matters whenever we are going to use the AI products. In fact, we have to accept and we have to make use of them for our services. Okay, so the future of the AI is going to be, continued advancements are going to happen because academically, scientists, and privately at enterprise level. And integration with other technologies is making the AI products more and more to be introduced to the market because of IoT, because of blockchain, because of other emerging technologies such as the cloud computing technologies. It will be an integration of miscellaneous technologies make us to be demand AI products. So importance of AI ethics will be developing a certain guidelines as per the government rules, and we have to follow them such a way that the majority of the people will believe to utilize the AI products. So I think this is the brief discussion about why AI is going to become a very popular or becoming a buzzword, and how job holders or maybe job switching people or maybe whoever freshers or experienced people have to have this knowledge. I think so this is the probably it's a demo session. I think if you have any questions related to impact of the AI, you can ask me such a way that quickly I would be able to ask you to install certain tools as part of the curriculum itself. Do you have any questions?
No. So we start. So when does the class starts?
Tomorrow
The
only.
course, right? Tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Okay. That's
Yeah.
okay.
Even today's class is also part of the our curriculum. Just somebody might be just listen the faculty's conversation, and they can see the abilities of the faculty. Just for that, I just took this. Even the today's class also comes under a regular class. Yeah. So any more questions?
No, I'm good.
I request everyone to be have up a dedicated Wi-Fi. Don't use the data like mobile data, because as part of the progressive of the classes, a lot of installations, a lot of things are going to be, I will guide you to do that. So kindly, it requires Wi-Fi dedicated thing, so that you can quickly do that. And your system capacity is also, at least I'm recommending 8 GB of RAM, at least 512 or 512 of SSD, and at least 10th generation, 11th generation system is required. I think lesser than that, I think there will be compatibility issues are there. Yeah. Do you have any questions in this regard?
No.
Yeah. So probably, Yeah.
My name is Bhiksha. I joined lately. I have a doubt that do I need to have any prerequisite to learn this course?
I think not required. At least he should be a graduated man.
Okay. So at what position the company will hire me if I have some only graduation without having any this knowledge?
I think I can say that if this course will take a 6 months of duration.
Mm-hmm.
I think if we learn thoroughly, I think we provide an internship option for you. If you are a fresher, if you do at least 6 months of internship during this particular course as well as after post this particular course, that would be much more helpful for you to showcase your skills.
Okay. Okay, sir. Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah. Any other questions? See, please, I request, I think you guys are highly mature. You need not to hesitate to ask me any kind of a query. Even a small question also you could ask me. I'm here to give you the perfect justification or answer for your questions. Try to be, always I request you to pose a question, get the answer, need not to be hesitate to ask any kind of a silly question also. Yeah. So I'm not a fresher. I'm highly qualified and highly experienced man in this area. Please, ask me anything relevant to any interdisciplinary questions you can ask me. Yeah.
Sir, are we going to use any cloud tools, sir, like AWS or Azure or
Yes,
GCP?
we do use.
So we'll be learning on one platform, sir, or multi-platforms kind of?
Probably, I'll be introduced AWS and I'll be introduced Azure and I'll be introduced Firebase. And apart from this backend, such as, MySQL, probably MongoDB, I think many more things you will be learned down the line. Not sticking on to one particular platform, such as only on Azure I'm going to demonstrate, and only AWS I'll demonstrate. There will be multi-clouds, right? GCP, ServiceNow, many more.
Okay. Instead, will be giving us the subscription, sir, or we need to have our own subscriptions for that?
Yes, as your own subscription it requires, because from our end we are not giving any subscriptions. Yeah. So most of whatever the things we are going to discuss, probably I think personal account, which is an individual account without the paying any more. I think AWS will be only 2 rupees. I think Azure will take only 1 rupee for an individual membership. I think that would be more than enough to do certain things. Yeah.
So, sir, will there be doubt resolutions sessions every day?
Every Saturday. No,
Every Saturday.
obviously, as class is progressive, during the class also I could be able to solve your questions and all this. Apart from this, as you practice, a lot of assignments I used to give you, right? So if you have any questions, such kind of things are going to be solved on Saturday. And at the same time, every Saturday we'll be having an assessment test. It could be quiz level, it can be an assignment level. Based on that, we can see that, up to what extent you are learning the things.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah. I think the timing 8:30 to 9:30 is the feasible for everyone, right? There is no rush to everyone.
Okay for me, sir.
Yeah, it's good for me. So
Yeah. So I think it's time to conclude the session. I think we'll be catch you at the same time tomorrow at 8:30 sharp. So kindly request to be joined for the class sharp at 8:30 without delay. That would be better for me to be demonstrate, and that would be helpful for you also. So shall I?
one thing, sir. Oh, sorry. So
Yeah.
the recordings, right? So they would be available on the website, right?
Absolutely, we provide a LMS for you through which once the enrollment is done, the full of accessibility would be there for you. You can download the materials, you can watch the videos, you can see the material, everything will be provided. Yeah. I think tomorrow I'll show you which platform you are going to use and from where you will be watch these particular videos and what kind of materials you are going to get and how the assignments and quizzes will be provided. Everything I'll be demonstrated tomorrow.
Got it. Thank you, sir.
Great. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you so much to everyone. I'm concluding right now. Thank you. We'll meet tomorrow.
Thank you.